They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Inside the 35. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After run, now throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! To the air on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. The Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Barber. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The sweet feet buy a little time. Caught over the middle, it's Barber. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Flushed out of the pocket. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown! Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the goal line. Off-play action on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly. Lays out, gives up his body, and makes the grab on the right side. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic out. breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Sweet cut there. Made him miss again. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. The sure hands, it's Barber. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on first and 10. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get it.
Touchdown, Georgia! How about this backstay? If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. There he goes! Oh, he got loose! They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got him backed up, and then you don't. First and 10 from inside the 50. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes one man miss. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. How efficient have they been? We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now he's going to break the pocket. Look out, he's got room. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's gonna take off. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's gonna run it. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks and runs through another one. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Offense working from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Starts to scramble to the left. Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run, deep down the right side. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave...
Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to... Oh, he's got some speed. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bulldozes his way through. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning 40. Slithers into space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! Can't quite cross to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he runs it in. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Meyer. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Unleashes one. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and
he's going to throw deep right side. It's him in stride inside the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, my gosh. How?
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. Knocked down for the tackle. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going for it all. Pulls it in on the right. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. That is a jolt of energy for the offense to get out of trouble in field position, and now all kinds of room to work. Fires downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
To the air on second down. He'll pull it down. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Still looking on the move. Going to try to get it himself. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll get rid of it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. finds a little space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback now breaking the field. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And the couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Finding open areas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take a shot. He caught it. They will score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
And the Dogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder.
And we have breaking news. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. Gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
It is Georgia taking